Hi there, I'd love to introduce you to our latest Pick Up and Go Craft and Go kit that is featuring 3/4 Designs paper out of New Zealand and Uniquely Creative's Square Flip Folio album. It's a quick and easy project. You can do it in an evening. You could add all your photos and it would be done in a weekend. With all these fall crops coming up, it's a great package that you can just take with you on the go and create and have something beautiful that you can give as a gift or just keep for yourself and put special memories inside. So we're going to start with the contents of the kit and then we're going to walk through the album together. So the kit contains everything you need to create the project. So this is the package with the square flip folio inside. You've got two pieces. You've got the base part of the folio, which you will see as we go through the album together, as well as a small mini accordion. It shows you how it unfolds, and here's all your measurements here. They are in metric because it is from Australia, but in the directions that are enclosed in the kit, I also give you inches, and that way you can measure however you like. Also included is some coordinating cardstock that you can feel free to use how you need to fill in all the pages. I found that as I was building the album, it did not have exactly enough decorative paper to cover all the pages that I wanted to cover, but I'm also going to show you a really cool way to create your own backgrounds as well. So you get a mini project sheet. You can see it has a tag. It has some ephemera, a little bit of fussy cutting here for you for homework. We do use some of these pieces in the album. And again, this is your project. So as you're cutting these elements out, use the ones that, speak to you and inspire you. So, and then each one has two fussy cutting sheets, some great sayings on them, and a page of quotes, just little embellishments that you can add. It really depends on the theme of where you want to go with this project. And then another piece of decorative cardstock, which I realized after I finished the project I did not use, but you can absolutely add it to your album. You get 4 pieces of double-sided decorative paper. And what's really cool about this is that if you break your sheet into quarters, you really can pick out the elements that you want to feature. The album is 5.5 inches square, so you may use this side. You may want something simpler there. So it's always a great way to start when you're working with an album that size, is to actually break your page up into quarters, and then it's like using a deck of cards, right? It makes it a lot easier. As well, this strip is featured in the album, so save your base piece strips as well. So you can see we've got dragonflies, we've got some quotes, we've got musical. I'll show you the other side of this. This is just a great basic page which we use. This is a larger graphic. Here again, there's different elements. It's kind of got a photo memory theme to it. I love this line drawn. This kind of soft grunge is a huge trend right now, and a lot of fun to work with, as well as the film strips that have been, a mainstay in our projects for the last couple years. So that's what's included in your kit as well. I've also taken all the little ribbons and fibers and a brad, and those are all in a little baggie for you. So basically, you just need some wet and dry adhesive, trimmer, scoring tool, and you're good to go. So let's walk through the album. So here's the album. It unfolds and unfolds and unfolds. So we're going to try to do our best to get it into the shot for you. So this is the cover. And I've added some ephemera to the top. I explained it in the directions as well, but I have sanded all my edges. I wanted to kind of continue that grunge theme. And so I've just taken a sanding block and lightly gone over all my edges, all my ephemera. And then I used Distress ink in Hickory Smoke to just bring out those edges for you. So you can even see here in this quote that I've just dragged my sandpaper across this. The ribbon pull opens the album up. The fussy cut is just adhered on the corner so that you can still tuck a photo or other elements into it. So it's going to start opening from side to side. The gussets are all different sizes, and they are designed that way so that it folds up into that nice little box. And you could certainly tie it with a ribbon if you were giving it as a gift, or you could put a belly band on it. So it continues to open this way. I'm going to spin it so you can see, because it goes on a long way. Here again, I've added some ephemera, but I've left a spot where you can tuck it inside. There, I think we got it all in the shot. Here I've got a little file folder that I've tucked a piece of ephemera in, but it's a great spot to add some photos, maybe a little bit of memorabilia, depending on what the intent of the project is. And then this is the accordion piece, the mini accordion. So in this case, I have actually attached it to the back page of my folio, but you can certainly have it as a standalone. It could tuck into this little file folder. And then on this side, I've created a little insert and taken the tag from the mini project sheet. Again, I've sanded it, I've distressed it a little bit, I've torn the tag, and I've inked it with the distress ink again. So you can see, and one of the things I want you to pay attention to, it's hard to describe in the directions, is as you cut your pages, look at where they're going to be. Dry fit your pages before you adhere things down. So here I have my element on the right-hand side, and I've got an element on the left-hand side. You may not love these elements. You may want to switch them out. But think about, open the book up and have a look at how you're going to lay these pieces out, so that when you commit to it and you stick them down, that you're happy with how the finished project is going to work for you. The other thing that you may want to think about is the type of adhesive that you're using. I used a wet adhesive to adhere all my pages down, just to ensure that I had good connections. So I used art glitter glue. I made sure I got all my corners, and I used my brayer to make sure I had full contact with my pieces. There's that strip I was telling you about, that quote strip, and you can see how they all fold together. The tag just adds a little bit of extra as we've added those fibers to it, and it closes back up. At the end of the video, I have included for you all the color photos from the instructions. So this kit is available through our online store or in store while quantities last. We have very limited quantities in it, but it does make a great gift or weekend project. So enjoy.